Hi, my name is Katie Weatherup, and for this month's $5 Shamanic Illumination healing, I want to work with the primal wound of being human. And so there are pros and cons to this human experience thing. One of the amazing things is we get to be so anchored in space and time and an individual moment and an individual experience that we get to experience things so deeply and so profoundly. But the price of admission for getting to, make love and pet a cat and taste a food and feel snow on your skin, or all of these really vivid experiences, is that we put on these veils of separation, because we could not drive cars safely if we were aware of all the cosmos and all that, was happening in space and time. We need that really, really super focus to be in a moment in space and time in order to have this experience. And what's hard about this is in expanding this awareness of these five senses, what we see, what we touch, what we taste, we lose as vivid a connection to our energetic senses. And more energetically sensitive people, of course, feel more energetically. Less energetically sensitive people feel less. But regardless of where you are on the spectrum, there's often a pain of feeling of aloneness, because we've lost this sense of being part of the spark that dances in the cosmos. Our soul isn't being part of all that is in a way that we can have in our direct awareness. And so it creates this feeling of separation, no matter how many people care about us, no matter how people are participating. And being human, and in a culture that doesn't much believe in, the spiritual, we've moved into a much more secular society. The ability to address this feeling of aloneness often gets approached with trying to build structure and security from the relationships we have, or the money that we have, or the job that we have. And those are, a little bit unsustainable. I've been working with my distress about losing the illusion of stability by moving. I moved to a new home, and I've had this disruption in giving up the illusion that something that, realistically from the outside was really not that stable. There were, there was a drug addict in the situation, not me, but, it was not really actually a stable situation, and things that were happening. But I had this illusion that I had stability because I'd really, dug in and stayed with it. And just giving that up, even seeing the merit of giving that up, was deeply unsettling. And so what I'm really excited to invite the guides to provide for all of us is a sense of strengthening the connections that we do have in this human experience. And so we have this tremendous connection to Source through our crown chakra, our roots in the ground, the guides that walk with us, the web of love that we have with our heart connections. All of these things I really want to strengthen and amplify and get us connected to, so that we're supported in an authentic way, and it eases that wound of separation. Now, there's always going to be an aspect of a little bit of homesickness that I think we deal with in whatever way. No matter how much we love our human incarnation, it can also be true that we can be homesick. But by having all of our energetic connections as strong and vivid as possible, I believe that this alleviates the sharpness, the edge of it, and allows us to savor the time that we're here more deeply. And so I hope you'll consider joining me. I'm really excited to offer this work. You just sign up for the $5 Shamanic Illumination healing, and then you have the option to tune in from afar. There's no call-in or place that you have to be or anything you have to do. With your permission, I do the work at the time that I've set, and I send you an MP3 afterwards describing the journey. And I take the opportunity to pull together this huge team of guides that want to be of service around this particular issue, the beings that would love to support us in this. And they come together and offer just tremendous amounts of energy and healing and messages, and I love getting to do this. So I hope you'll consider joining me.